Hola, buenos dias, my friends. Hola. Mit dieser Begrüßung gehen wir weiter auf die Suche nach leeres Vergnügen. Das letzte Mal. Ich höre auf so zu reden. So, das letzte Mal, als wir hier waren, also als wir zusammen, als du zugeschaut hast, waren wir hier drin bei unserer Bibliothekarin.
I'm back.
Jetzt ist mir das ein besseres Wort eingefallen für den Titel von der letzten Folge. Ja, ist am Hochladen. Kommt. Keine Sorge, es hat niemand danach gefragt, aber keine Sorge, es kommt. So, wir schauen mal schnell ins Inventar rein, was wir alles haben. Wir haben dieses Love-Ding gewonnen. Dank ihr. Jetzt fehlt uns noch der Rest. Und ich habe keine Ahnung, wie wir den Rest... Sehr wahrscheinlich bei den Würfeln müssen wir irgendwelche Würfel manipulieren. Ich denke nicht, dass wir irgendein Spiel normal gewinnen können. Was mir aufgefallen ist, also was mir in Gedanken gekommen ist, als wir hier waren, können wir auf die Stage.
This stage is a veritable vaudevillian's graveyard, where talentless acts go to die.
Wir können nicht auf die Stage. Ich muss mal... Das ist ein gutes Walk Speed. Ach doch, wir können auf die Stage. Clothing Chase Lights.
What are you going to do with those?
Man weiß nie.
Quite a theme they've got going here, isn't it?
Aber wir können hier rüber. Oh. Mr. Microphone.
That's the remote control the sound engineer uses to turn on and off the jug's electric clothing.
Ja, man hätte auch ein bisschen euer Sound optimieren können. Mr. Karaoke.
The jugs spare no expense bringing the utmost in musical realism to their act.
Ich habe immer noch meinen Tee, ich bin immer noch krank. Falls sich irgendjemand fragt. Den Mixer.
You haven't seen a mixer like this since you ran sound for that rock band back in high school.
Oder für euch. Heißt der Mikrofon.
There's Dildo.
Stellen wir es mal an. Stellen wir das mal an.
Fortunately for everyone, there is no tape in Mr. Karaoke Box.
Oh no. Na, da habe ich auch nicht, ne? Was wir da rein stecken könnten.
There's a remote possibility you could use that.
Wir können den nehmen. Ja, ich glaube, das wär's auch. Vielleicht. Oh, den Mixer.
No, leave well enough alone.
Entschuldigung. Tja, dann runter mit uns. Oh, er läuft schneller. Wie gut. Wie gut. Wie gut. Können wir hier oben was machen? Können wir dem kleinen Hund was geben? Zum Beispiel Use. Use lime juice.
If you only had a recipe and a kitchen.
Use Remote control.
The remote doesn't work with that. There's nothing.
Gehen wir mal nach oben. Oh. Sehen.
Find someplace.
Ah, nee. Jetzt ist mir... Kann ich
Good
da was
idea,
wegschneiden?
Larry. However, the sail, unlike you, is wound quite tightly.
I wish I had $1.
Wouldn't this be the place to come up with some new material?
Für was? Kann ich hier den brauchen?
The remote doesn't work with that.
Schade.
Your attention, please. This ship has sails, but they're not made of silk. Rubies do not fill its hold. There is no gold nor spice. That is all.
Wo könnten wir hin? Employees only.
Captain Thigh has thoughtfully provided photographs of herself throughout the ship as motivation to Thigh's Man Trophy contestants.
Irgendetwas muss hier doch sein. David
The
Oakes.
Paradise Casino is the proud possessor of the world's largest replica of Michelangelo's David made entirely from used playing cards.
Was ist das da oben?
From way down here, it's difficult to be sure, but there may be a metal spike protruding through the ceiling.
Okay. Venus Foot. Nee, oder?
Nobody will ever miss a couple of these dice.
Bob Ross. Talk.
Sculptor Bob seems more than just a little distraught. He'd prefer to be alone with his shattered dreams.
I'm sorry. Jetzt habe ich aber Würfel. Aber was mache ich mit denen? Kann ich sie brauchen mit Toilet Paper? Was habe ich jetzt? Shaved. Okay, was ist denn das für WC-Papier? Jetzt habe ich... Jetzt habe ich die Würfel geschliffen, oder was? Spiel
Here's my Thigh's Man Trophy scorecard. Charge 100 smackers of chips to my room, will you, bub? I feel lucky.
But of course, sir.
Ich weiß, du magst mich nicht.
Put it all on cum. With a name like that, how can I lose?
Yes, sir, right away. Here are your dice. American asshole.
Use. Also, ich möchte die Shaved One. Shaved Dice.
Come on, little doggies. Ruff, ruff. Don't let me down. Let ride, fella. I'm rolling now.
Let's go, Larry.
Yes! Let him build. Wow! Look at those stacks.
Ooh.
Oh my God! Look at those stacks.
Hello, handsome. I'm
Gold digger.
Demi Moore.
And money.
Who,
That's
me?
what I need.
Oh.
Oh, she's a
I'm
gold digger.
Larry. Larry Laffer.
I couldn't help but notice how lucky you are tonight.
Well, tonight, yeah. Finally, I'm getting lucky.
Finally. Woohoo.
Would you like to go to my cabin for a more intimate dice game?
Hubba, hubba. Hope I have a rubber. Sure. What is it?
Strip Liar's Dice. You do know how to play Strip Liar's Dice, don't you, Larry?
Sure. No, but I'm willing to learn. Where's your cabin?
It's 5:10. I'll go get the dice and the cups.
You mean I gotta wear a cup?
Hurry, Larry. I just can't wait to up your ante.
Oh.
Okay.
How about a drink, Larry?
You know, I'm not really that thirsty right now.
Okay. Sit down. Make yourself comfortable, Larry.
Great. Mind if I kick off my shoesy woozies?
Sure. Do you know how to play Strip Liar's Dice, Larry?
No, but I'm sure I'll pick it up. Let's go.
We'll play with what we've got on right now, okay?
Sure.
All right. Let's roll.
Rattle them bones.
It's your bet.
Okay, how to play. You're across the table from a beautiful woman and the name of the game contains the word strip. This probably has nothing to do with an old maid. You are betting on how many dice of a specific number are under both cups. The total number of sixes. Since you only know what's under your cup, you have to guess or infer from them. It's bets how many there are in total. In the upper left corner are two circles. The left one is yours dice cup, the other is the dice cup. During the game you can normally see only your dice and she can only see hers unless someone challenges, forcing both players to show in between the dice cups. Okay. The dice cups are two one-shaped areas where players can show some of their dice. More on them later. Each cup is in there. Okay. Okay, okay.
I never see you down in the casino.
Oh, I hang around, waiting, watching.
So, you must be a pretty good gambler, huh?
I'm better at a sure thing.
Ich sage 4, also 2-4. Das ist ja wahr.
Let's get a move on, Larry.
Ja, ja.
You need to increase the bet, Larry. I thought you knew how to play this game.
Oh.
Either move higher.
Entschuldigung, kann ich das irgendwie wegnehmen?
This area is
Okay, Entschuldigung.
So what's the
Strategie.
best strategy for winning this game, Doomy?
Easy. Never bet higher than you have. Never guess that I have something you need. Never assume I have any wild bullseyes.
You're lying, aren't you?
That's the name of the game. You need to increase the bet, Larry.
Aha, okay.
You need to increase.
Ist das ab?
Now, what does this remind me of?
Komm, wir challengen einfach
Let's see
mal.
what you got.
I think the dice speak for themselves.
Okay.
I'll buy a die. Rattle them bones.
Ich sage, es sind 2, 6.
You need to increase the bet.
Wieso? 4.
Okay, there's my bet. Challenge it. I dare ya.
Oh, and it just keeps going higher. Pressure getting to you, Larry.
And over to you.
Oh, I just can't help myself. Your move?
7. Ich kann es dir gern zeigen. Denn ich gehe auf 8.
I'm going for the gusto.
The dice are calling. They say higher, higher.
9. Ah, das heißt, sie hätte jetzt... Ich challenge jetzt mal.
Show 'em. Yeah, I guess you're not the bluffer you think you are, sweet cakes.
I'll buy a die.
Ich habe 3 Sechser. Ich alleine.
And
Was
over
du
to
hast,
you.
ist mir egal.
Here's my bet. And here's a few visual aids.
And over to you.
2 words. Fat chance. I'll get you next time. I'll buy a die.
Come on, baby.
Ich gehe jetzt auf 3 Zweier. Ich habe ja
The
alleine schon
dice are
4.
calling. They say higher, higher.
Okay,
Zweier.
there's my bet. Challenge it. I dare ya.
Here's my bet. And here's a few visual aids.
Ich leg die mal rauf. Geh auf 5.
I'm betting just a wee bit higher.
Ja!
The
Sogar
dice are
6.
calling. They say higher, higher.
Komm, leg raus! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ich sag, es gibt 4 Bulls.
I'm going for the gusto.
The dice are calling. They say higher, higher.
Das heißt, sie müssen nur noch 1 haben. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sie bettet 5 Bulls. Ah, ich challenge sie einfach
What the
mal.
hell? Let's see what you got.
Ah,
I'll buy a die. Rattle them bones.
leider kann man, weiß
It's your
ich
bet.
nicht, wie beschleunigen.
Okay, there's my bet. Challenge it. I dare ya.
Komm,
The bet is high, but I think these will give you something to think about.
And over to you.
Show 'em. Son of a... I'll buy a die.
Shake it like you mean it. And over to you.
The dice are calling. They say higher. Higher. You need to increase the bet, Larry. I thought you knew how to play this.
I'm betting just a wee bit higher.
Oh, and it just keeps going higher. You need to increase the bet.
I'm betting just a wee bit higher.
Oh, and it just keeps going higher. Pressure getting to you, Larry.
Ich challenge
Yeah,
jetzt einfach.
and I'm the Queen of England. Let's see him.
I guess it wasn't meant to be. I'll buy a die.
Come on,
Gut ran, Leute.
baby.
Ah. Super. Ja. 1, 2, ja.
You need to increase the bet. Oh, I just can't help myself.
Zwei Fünfer.
You need to increase the bet.
Was? Wie kann das sein? Challenge.
Show 'em.
And it looks like
I'll buy.
die.
Pardon.
Larry.
Oh, well, come on, baby.
And away we go.
Okay,
Ja, 4.
The bet is high, but I think these will give you something to think about.
Ich challenge sie einfach.
I guess it wasn't meant to be. I'll buy a die.
Ich hab 2, 3.
And over to you.
3, 3.
Oh, I just can't help myself. Your move?
Geh auf 4.
I'm betting.
Here's my bet. And here...
Challenge.
Show 'em.
9.
I'll buy. Shake it like you mean it.
Okay, chew on this.
Show 'em.
I thought I had you. I think I'll start with my shoe.
Hey, I kicked off my shoes before we started.
Didn't we agree we'd play with what we had on?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Ach, Larry.
I'll buy a die.
Ja, mein Leben weniger wegen dir. Schenk mir wieder Tee ein. So. Qualm, qualm, qualm.
And over to you.
Oh, and it just keeps going higher. Pressure getting to you, Larry.
Ich zweifle sie an.
What the?
Pam!
Ooh, touch me. I'm on fire.
I
Pam!
suppose I'll sell off my blouse.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Hubba, hubba, woo, woo.
Larry, control yourself. I'll buy a die.
Rattle them bones.
The dice are calling. They say higher, higher.
Yeah.
Ich challenge das.
C'est la vie. Looks like this skirt will have to go.
Never again will I doubt the power of prayer.
I'll buy a die.
Warum hat es vorher nur 50 gekostet? Und jetzt hast du 200, jetzt kostet es 100. Cheater nennt man das. Das sind Cheaters.
Oh, and it just keeps going higher. Pressure getting to you, Larry.
Sie hat 4 Fünfen, sagt sie. Ah, ich habe hier eine, hätte sie... Ah.
I think the truth is closer.
Here's my bet. And here's a few visual aids.
Yeah,
Challenge.
and I.
Nein, sie hat
When
recht.
you've got it,
Nee, sie hat
you've
nicht recht.
got it.
I'll buy a die.
Hm. Ich habe 2 Zweier.
And over to you.
Here's my bet. And here's a few visual aids.
5 Fünfen stimmt nicht.
Let's see
Sind
what you
6.
got.
Wer?
I think the dice speak for themselves.
Sind aber mehr. 1, also. Sie sagt, sie hat 5 Fünfen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll buy a die.
Was, es zählt nur, wenn es weniger ist? Dann kann ich ja immer aufs Maximum gehen.
Show 'em. Oh, yeah.
Darn. I need to lose another piece of clothing.
Oh, pinch me. I'm dreaming.
Silly me. I forgot about my earrings.
What?
Ah,
It's clothing. I'm wearing it, aren't I?
Yeah, but I don't wear earrings.
Are you saying that you're not man enough to allow a poor, frail little woman a little handicap?
Oh, I guess not.
You're a prince, Larry.
That's not what I would call it.
I'll buy a die.
Come on, baby.
Ich habe 2 Sechser.
The dice are calling. They say higher, higher.
Also sie hat 4 mal 5. Ich habe keine 5.
What do you think? I just fell off the turnip truck? Show 'em, babe.
I'll get you next time. And
Fast.
here goes the other earring. Getting excited, Larry?
So
Ecstatic.
ein Müll. So ein Müll. Ich will...
I'll buy a die.
Das zieht sich schön in die Länge. Jo, ich habe einen.
Okay, there's my bet. Challenge it. I dare ya.
Here's my bet. And here's a few visual aids.
Ich würde sogar sagen 5
Okay,
Sechser.
there's my bet. Challenge it. I dare ya.
The dice are calling. They say higher, higher.
Das Problem ist, würde ich es jetzt rauslegen, weil die 3... Ach komm, wir gehen auf 4. Scheiß drauf.
Okay, there's my bet. Challenge it. I dare ya.
Here's my bet. And here's a few visual aids.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Sechser.
You need to increase the...
Boah,
You need to increase...
wie soll ich's increasen? 5 stimmt ja schon. Kommen da ja nicht weiter. Wir können da ja nicht weitermachen. 10 Sechsen geht ja nicht. Tss. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 Sechser.
You need to increase...
Ja, aber dann, ich kann dich ja nicht challengen. Ja.
Yeah. Boy,
I'll make sure...
I'll buy a die.
Ja, bei mir gibt's nur 100. Wenn sie 2 hat, ich 3, zack.
I'm
yeah.
betting.
Let's see 'em.
Better luck next time, babe.
I'll buy a die.
Shake it like you mean it.
Ich hab 2, 3.
And over to you.
Oh, and it just keeps going higher. Pressure getting to you.
3 Sechser. Machen wir 4 draus.
The bet is high, but I think these will give you something to think about.
Challenge.
What do you think? I just fell off a turnip truck? Show.
No.
I think the dice speak for themselves.
I'm losing my...
It's a tough.
Oh, Entschuldigung, dass ich jetzt gerade weggeskippt habe. Tut mir
I'll
leid.
buy a die.
5 Zweier.
Let's see him.
Stellen wir mal.
And it looks like we have a loser.
Aw, take care of these pants. They're custom made. Permapress, super high gloss, and fireproof.
So incineration is out, I guess. Gee, I'm impressed.
I'll buy a die.
It's your bet.
Sie sagt, sie hat 4 Fünfer. Und ich sage 3 von
I'm
denen.
betting just a wee bit higher.
The dice are calling. They say higher, higher.
That's my bet. I'll show these dice and re-roll.
Let's see 'em.
I'm a laugher, not a bluffer.
Well, I guess it's the bra or the panties. I just don't know. I've never gone this far before. I'm so embarrassed. I'll flip a coin. Heads, panties, tails, bra.
Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Whatever you say, Larry. Tails! Panties it is.
Oh, my cup runneth over.
Ah, schön.
Oh,
Schön
Here
getrickst
you
hier,
are,
ne?
Larry. You earned them.
perhaps I could freshen your drink.
Oh,
Der
no
Becher
thanks.
des
I'll just
der
suck
Verderbnis.
on the ice cubes.
Oh,
I'll buy a die.
The Dark Drink. Können wir da nicht. So, hier. Stretch.
You are more than just a little strange.
Also.
and over to you.
Oh, and it just keeps going higher. Pressure getting to you.
Ja.
I'm going for the gusto.
Here's my bet. And here's a few visual aids.
Ich sag 5.
I think the truth is closer to this.
The dice are calling. They say higher, higher.
I'm betting just a wee bit higher.
In your dreams, Larry. Show 'em.
No!
I'll buy a die.
It's your bet.
And over to you.
Oh, and it just keeps going higher. Pressure getting to you, Larry.
Okie dokie. In addition to raising, I'll give you this to think about.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Ah!
I can't believe I'm losing my medallion. You wouldn't believe how many quarters it took to get this out of that machine.
I'm surprised they could get a quarter.
I'll buy a die. Shake it like you mean it.
Okay, jetzt muss
And
ich ein bisschen-
away we go.
I'm betting just a wee bit higher.
The dice are calling. They say higher, higher.
4 Dreier, das heißt, sie müsste mindestens davon 3 haben.
Okie dokie. In addition to raising, I'll give you this to think about.
Oh, and it just keeps going higher. Pressure getting to you, Larry.
5, 6. Wir gehen auf
Okay,
7.
there's my bet. Challenge it. I dare ya.
2 words. Fat chance. And once again, I am victorious.
Well,
Larry.
Das
Something else is
ist
right.
mein letztes
I'll buy a
Leben.
die.
It's your bet.
Ja, ja. Ich habe keine Lust, ich bin euch ehrlich, ich habe keine Lust, das nochmals zu spielen. Darum speichern wir hier. Hier sind wir noch eine okay Ausgangslage. Du sagst 3, ich sag 4.
I think the truth is closer to this.
The bet is high, but I think these will give you something to think about.
Das ist ja nicht das.
I'm going.
Oh, and it just keeps going higher. Pressure getting to you, Larry.
5, 6.
And over to you.
Oh, I just can't help myself. Your move?
Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. Let's see him.
I thought I had you.
Come on,
Oh,
baby.
wow. Doch nicht. Ich habe 1 Sechser.
The dice are calling. They say higher, higher.
Das heißt. Nee.
Let's see what you got.
Son of a...
Shake it like you mean
Sie
it.
hat jetzt noch 3 Würfel. Nur 3.
The dice are calling. They say higher, higher.
2 Sechser, das könnte gut sein. Ich gehe auf.
I think the
Sorry,
truth is
England.
closer to this.
The dice are calling. They say higher, higher.
Es sind 8 insgesamt. 8 Würfel. Wenn sie 3 Sechsen hat, dann stimmt das. Sie hat aber niemals 3 Sechsen.
Show 'em. Yeah, I guess you're not the bluffer you think you are, sweet cakes.
Oh, and it just keeps going higher.
And over to you.
Show 'em. I'll get you next time.
Rattle
Du hast
them
nur noch einen Würfel,
bones.
meine Dame. Noch einen einzigen Würfel. Und ich beginne wieder mit dem.
Oh, I just can't help myself.
Das ist eine,
Your move?
kann gut sein. 3 Zweier.
And over to you.
2 words. Fat chance. Son of a...
No.
Well, that does it, Larry. You're just too damn good for me.
Dun, 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 dun.
I guess
Dun,
this
dun,
is the
dun, dun.
moment you've been waiting for.
Oh ja.
Make yourself comfortable, Larry.
Yeah.
Zieh dich aus, zieh dich aus.
How about a drink, Larry?
You know, I'm not really that thirsty right now.
Oh, come on, humor me. Besides, won't we have more fun if we're both a little loose?
I guess you're right. Sure.
This ought to fix him. Here you are, Larry.
Okay.
once again, Larry, you snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
Just a little farther. This time I'm gonna make it for sure.
Oh! Oh! Ooh.
Okay. Das mit dem Ton tut mir wirklich leid, aber ich kann nicht anders machen. Wo ist denn das Zimmer? Da. Da
Your
hat's hin.
attention, please. Larry Laffer has just won the crap shooting portion of the competition with a record high score. Congratulations, Larry. Don't spend it all in one place.
Look.
The chest turns out to be nothing more than a block of styrofoam, merely painted to resemble a chest. But as you are examining it, it tips forward, and under it you find nothing. However, hidden between the chest and the wall, you find nothing. But then you examine the back of the chest, and you find nothing.
Damn, that Allo has no respect whatsoever for adventure game cliches.
Bottle of powder.
Doomy's bottle of orgasmic powder is either half empty or... No, it's definitely half empty.
Ja, dann nehmen wir es.
Now you see clearly. A glass-top table is perfect for playing games involving stripping. Too cheap for vases, the cruise line bought plastic flowers with fish-shaped stems.
I gotta get a couple of these.
A couple of statues?
Not exactly.
Okay. Ah, jetzt kann ich hoch. Ich wollte eigentlich mit dem Bob reden.
A
Screwdriver.
flathead screwdriver lies on top of the sculptor's toolbox.
Fake. Was kann ich jetzt damit machen?
The only reason you want to feel that is because you expect to hear something about long and hard, right? Sorry.
Nee, eigentlich nicht. Aber ist gut.
From up here, it's easy to see a large steel spike has been driven right through the ship's deck from above.
Und was ist above? Das ist above. Das ist above. Ist es das Magnetismus-Ding? Können wir jetzt irgendwie Battery Powder Chase Light?
I think I can just barely reach it from here.
What's in the remote? Turn on. Das heißt, haben wir es geschafft? Wo ist der Remote? Da.
That might do something to someone, but it does nothing to you.
Ja.
Watch out!
Jetzt spielen wir mal. Komm schon. Oh, das ist eine gute Folge.
Congratulations. Another ringer.
Ugh. I hope that's my card.
Ich hoffe es auch für dich.
Your attention, please. Larry Lapper has just won the horseshoe tossing portion of the competition with a record high perfect score of 100 points. Congratulations, Larry! You really stuck it to him!
Danke. Jetzt haben wir den Screwdriver. Können wir den für den
Good
nehmen?
idea.
Das-
Let's see what's in there.
Okay. Und jetzt?
This must be the fuse for the motors that make the sails furl and unfurl. Looks like you've found the fuse for the public address system.
Jetzt kann ich ihn nochmal brauchen.
You could just stick a metal screwdriver into a box filled with high voltage electricity, but it would be the last thing you stick anywhere.
Wow.
Ja, macht Sinn. Lime juice?
If you only had a recipe and a This book is too naked without a cover.
Ah, safe. Da ist ein Shortcut dafür. Gut. Schauen wir noch das an. Schau mal, wir gehören zu dem Vorderen. So. Ich glaube für diese Folge ist es jetzt auch okay. Es sind fast 50 Minuten, die wir jetzt hier gespielt haben. Wir haben guten Progress gemacht. Sehr guten Progress. Ja, danke euch fürs Zuschauen. Und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal, wenn es heißt, willkommen bei Larry. Larry Laffer. Und wenn es euch gefallen hat, oder wenn es dir gefallen hat, wäre ich sehr froh, wenn du doch einen Kommentar oder Abo und ein Like da lässt, damit ich weiß, dass es dir auch gefallen hat. Adieu, tschüss.